Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
I'm Coffee.
And I'm Red.
So, this is another map. You know how it goes. Dungeons of Doom by one of them. Will you reach the end? Emphasis on N in N. Will you like the joke? I guess he's referring to the fact that there's an N in this map. It's
Maybe?
in there, but that room's kind of a cluster, so we'll deal with it later.
Just let all the infighting happen and come back. Pick up the rest. Also, this room right here is pretty neat. I like the aesthetic, the sort of altar look to it.
It does look kind of nice. Yeah, I've noticed that the Serenity guys, I don't know, they're either, you know, really bland or they got a neat thing going on in, you know, a couple other maps. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's a really roundabout way of saying sometimes they have kind of nice level design, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you saying they don't really have much consistency, but when they do, it works out pretty well?
I guess so.
Something
they always
like
seem
that.
to have, they also have pretty nice lighting in some of their maps, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, more brutalesque.
Oh, yeah.
Design.
Oh yeah, good old gray techno fortresses. Wait, no.
Well, I mean, this isn't really cement, though, on the ground. It's more like shale rock, or... Is it shale?
It's pebbles.
Whatever.
It looks like pebbles to me.
I don't know, but that supercharge is way too easy to get, and there weren't even any repercussions for grabbing it, which is a bit surprising, but, you know, what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty common. Hey, look, here's a super strong weapon, but you're not getting it for free. Unless it's like the final boss.
Yeah.
What?
Oh!
No.
I wasted my ammo on these guys.
Oh! Wait.
That's, man.
It's a fast crusher. It sometimes, most of the times, doesn't work on the first pass.
That must be really painful
Wait a minute.
then. I mean, like getting just paper thin and then re-expanding and you're not quite dead yet, but then it comes down and crushes you again and again. Some cartoon stuff right there.
All I kept thinking was that the demon supervisor here is an absolute demon if he's doing this to poor pinkies.
What do you think they did to deserve that?
They probably ate the supervisor's lunch.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go for some real Doom again. What is the purpose of those machines exactly?
Well, I mean they're cages. They're square cages with nothing but a crusher. Oh, I came back to the cluster room.
There's a couple
they
of dead
didn't infight
people.
each other to death, so I guess
Maybe.
I'll take care of it. Jeez.
I mean,
Maybe the secret ingredient in the demon hamburgers they serve in the
Oh.
cafeteria is pinky.
Oh my God.
maybe it's like the I don't know, like disciplinary or something, except permanent discipline. Like, well, you know, you did a bad thing. You know what this means, Jim? We're not just laying you off. We're you know, we're putting you in the burgers.
Oh God.
A hell baron in a suit and tie.
Yep.
I'm getting flash forwards to another certain game we'll eventually be covering here.
You know, I might know what you're talking about. Phew. That's a hell of a
boy.
doozy if it's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see one day.
You will.
Oh boy.
We'll make sure of it.
Burgers. That's the gist. Also, I'm trapped in this room, I guess. Oh, hey, there's a switch. What's up? Look,
okay.
They got a cacodemon in one of those contraptions now.
Oh,
The cacodemon probably sent a nasty email to the supervisor.
How? He doesn't have any fingers to type with.
no, he has tiny arms
Well, he
and
just-
legs. Oh, he can just type it with his tiny legs.
Mental image of a cacodemon tap dancing on a keyboard.
There you go.
Oh boy.
They're already light as air anyways.
I don't know. There's just punishments for these demons is all random.
So,
When you think about it.
so actually, wait, does that mean, so pinkies are hamburger meat? Does that mean the cacodemons are chicken meat?
Nah.
I don't know. You just said they were really light, and I got the idea that they were made of like I forget what it's called, like nano lattice or something like that.
Nano lattice.
Basically, it's like the lightest material ever fabricated.
Right. I mean, you're talking about, like, as far as scale goes, like even smaller than atoms. There's nano lattices, which is
no.
No?
It's like a material that's 99% air by volume.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That steel stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this is level 6. Who's afraid of red, yellow, and blue? Anything you'd want in a level, making the right choices, or should we say guesses, is essential in this level. At least if you'd like to stay alive. And for some reason they have Jump by Van Halen playing.
You know who would be afraid of red, yellow, and blue? Someone who has to disarm a bomb. Think about that. Tough, smart guy. Yeah.
Oh man, what's the name of that game? Keep talking and
Keep
nobody
talking
explodes.
And nobody explodes. I still need to get that. I might just
me too.
drop money on that tonight, honestly. Depending on its pricing.
I think. To mess with the timeline. People who actually care about that, I guess.
Right.
All 0 of them. Oh, real quick, a thing happens in this level. So you go into this room, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I thought there would maybe be something up there, but this entire, I think this, either a door opened or like the entire layout changed. I wasn't really paying too close attention, but you know, there's this new staircase stuff going on, and I can get the yellow key now. Somebody started an LP of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, just to mess with the timeline further.
Alright. It's gonna reach the point where we're gonna be intentionally leaving breadcrumbs of everything by the end.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, video's
Have the
over.
fun.
We need to date the video now.
Guys, not to spoil it, but we've already recorded all the commentary for the very final video. I didn't mean to let it out of the bag that early, but
You think the Doomguy's crying inside as he hears his MIDI because he knows he can't jump?
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Now that you bring it up, yeah.
just
Oh. There are things worse than fighting a horde of demons. If you're Doomguy.
You think?
What?
I'm surprised none of you already made that observation.
No, I hadn't even noticed the song that was playing. Oh man.
So you think Doomguy actually hears these MIDIs as we're going through? Like he's got a little iPod and is just constantly playing MIDIs?
You know, I have a thing about that, not for Doom, for later. Sorry, don't mean to jump off, but I don't know. He's got the helmet on, so clearly he must be listening to something.
But why do you think, you know, in the year 2121, he would be using like an iPod Shuffle with all these MIDIs on it?
Well, maybe he doesn't. Okay, so who knows how long Doomguy's been doing this for, right? Well, what if he can't, you know, doesn't have any actual music access? So he's programmed the soundboard on, you know, in his helmet to just make, I guess, MIDI noises or beat noises and then programmed them all manually to make music for himself. Like he has no time and no access to any music of any kind, and so he had to make his own.
Okay.
And he's actually an incredibly talented musician, and I'm just realizing this.
The Doomguy's probably Prince.
So
There you go. Hey, cracked the code.
Wow. Gosh. So that brings me to a further question. So each level has, you know, a new soundtrack. Do you think he's just like during the intermission screens, just writing a new tune to go along with the next area he sees ahead?
Pretty much. Like I said, who
that's
knows how
about right.
long Doomguy's been doing this? After sprinting around a level with all that heavy equipment, well, I guess not that heavy since Phobos. Well, sometimes he's not on Phobos, so sometimes he just needs a break and decides to sit down, eat some demon meat for lunch, and make some new midis.
Man,
So he's really Pinky Burgers while programming
There you
new
go.
sounds for his helmet.
Yes.
what a life.
Or hell, maybe he just really likes midis. Maybe he has access to all this stuff. He's been in a UAC base this whole time, and he was like, you know what? I just want MIDI music.
Yeah,
I was kind of thinking that music had advanced to the point where it went backward into a loop, and MIDI's the new thing now.
That whole
New MIDI.
the future is retro, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
even in the far distant future of the year 3000 or whatever, we still use like CB radios and analog dials on TVs and shit.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, try this one on for size. So the year 2100, all music on Earth has been deleted except for the entire GeoCities archive of every MIDI ever on GeoCities.
Everyone
That's
forgot how
horrible.
to make music. All instruments were destroyed in some horrible apocalyptic event. Nobody knows how
Yeah.
to make new instruments. Documentation's been lost. So they have computers with incredible technology, and they decide, let's just make everything ad lib and synth pop and other
Yeah,
shit.
all they had was FM synthesis in the Windows General MIDI sound font.
Oh, what a dark future.
Indeed.
Oh Lord.
Or hell, maybe the future is so incredibly corporate that even listening to music that you haven't purchased is illegal. So everyone's just listening to like cheap MIDI knockoff music
Oh
of
God.
everything.
So Doomguy lives in a dystopian cyberpunk world where listening to music that you don't own is a crime.
And we're not talking about like you purchase the rights to, or oh god, maybe you have to sign a contract. Just all this incredible loophole stuff, and it's like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm just gonna listen to a MIDI of Metallica music.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Well,
This is-
there's some
oh, God. So-
more seizure
Mi-
warning. Sorry.
MIDI radio station. It's the one good thing to come out of the future.
Welcome to 105.3, the other MIDI station. We play MIDIs from the 1992.
MIDI rock. MIDI, or just the genre and MIDI. MIDI soft rock. MIDI rap. MIDI classic pop. Oh god.
Oh,
MIDI country.
MIDI hits from the
MIDI.
60s and 70s.
MIDI dubstep.
Ugh.
That's horrifying.
I mean,
I've heard that.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's
just-
not like it doesn't exist. So,
So what? Like white noise at different pitches and tones?
not quite. Maybe you'll see someday in the future. I'm sure we'll run into at least one. It's got to happen statistically, right?
Statistically, there are so many Doom wads.
Also,
Many.
I spent a lot of time upstairs in that room past the elevator trying to get this blue key. I finally got it and crawled my way back up to this cagey area.
I really do not like this room because it's dark and it's got a cage in it.
I kind of like it. It reminds me of the abandoned mine, map 26 from Doom 2,
Was about to say, yep. Same thing.
and that's one of my favorites, a John Romero classic, if ever there was one.
Well, there was.
No, it's giving me like Condemned flashbacks. Is all
Oh man, that's a
how
game.
scary that game was.
It was
Never
very
played
good.
it. I might have heard of it.
Play it, but don't beat it. Just get really close to the end and say that's good enough.
All right.
Don't play the sequel either.
Oh yeah, that exactly that.
Also, I like
Actually, play the sequel up till a certain point and just stop. You'll live longer.
Just when you're about to beat it, I'll come over and I'll break the disc in half and say that's all you get.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Oh no, no!
Is there a problem?
This MIDI. This isn't what I think. No, there's no way it could be.
What is this?
What do you think it is? There's an answer for this one.
Is there? What's it called?
Yeah. Well,
Well.
funny you ask. It's called Too Funky by George Michael.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know what you thought it was.
It didn't quite go in the direction I thought it was going in. That's fine.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Just the shakers got me at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to fill me in. 'Cause I don't want to know.
So it's not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song.
Oh.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh.
So this is map 7, Blaze of Glory. After red, fight. After blue, think. After yellow, exit. That's the description. I guess it's telling me what to do in the situations were I to get keys in this map, or maybe open the doors.
That's a really obscure, like, riddle for telling somebody how to disarm your bomb. But okay.
It's a bit strange.
It sounds like every Doom level in a nutshell when it comes to the keys.
Yeah, after you get the final key escape. Well, duh. I'm not just gonna like pitter-patter around and be like, look at me and my 3 keys that none of you dead guys have. Yeah.
What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. Do you think Doomguy's ever done that? Like, kind of just had one of those moments where he starts talking to inanimate objects and, you know, names a beach ball that he found. And
I don't know. I'm sure if we read further into the novelizations, we'll find something like that.
Oh man.
Oh.
He's already delved into things like solipsism and I don't know, marine psychology and stuff like that.
That's true.
Oh, also this is a mean. Oh yeah, and the lemons. Don't forget that. This is kind of a mean trap. Once you get the key, all these doors lower down here with the hit scan enemies, and it's kind of hard to hit them from up there. So I went down here to hit them, and you know, just kind of try and make my way out of here. You know, relatively unscathed.
What if Doomguy had a pet lemon when he was a kid, rather than a pet rock? And that's why he hates the... sorry, not Doomguy, but Flynn Taggart. It just occurred to me that might be why he loathes that rotten lemon smell, because he just, you know, he had it for too long and it got really rotten. He just kept it until it basically petrified.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he got a
gross.
rabbit.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of petrified fruit,
Oh man.
it's not really that great of a story, but a couple of years ago, my mom was cleaning out her kitchen for, I guess, Christmas, and there was just one of her dogs picked up something black from the kitchen floor that nobody knew about. It was a really old banana that was just shriveled up and gross.
Oh God. Ugh. Kind of on a related note, at our mutual workplace that we work at, one of the sites I was sent to work out at was on top of a freezer unit, and oh boy, there was so much petrified fruit up there that it's not even funny. Like almost an inch layer of dust, not exaggerating, and just like corn on the cob and an orange and I think a banana, and they're just like perfectly preserved up there. Really gross.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the?
Man, they sure take you strange places, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Day of the week kind of thing.
Also, that yellow key was not a trap, and I was disappointed.
Alright. I mean, you know, with this much health, probably a good time to not be stuck into a trap.
I guess. You know.
I kind of wish I had interesting workplace stories. The only thing I have is my manager vomited into a trash can because he'd looked down there because I hadn't been cleaned in a while. There was like rotten food at the bottom of it and nobody knew about it, and he took one smell. He was like, everywhere.
Nice.
Hey man, you're not helping the problem, alright? Puke somewhere else.
I don't. My workplace is magical, but none of the things that happen there are interesting.
Well, we work with a bunch of crazy people, so...
It's fine. Also, long-range Baron battles worse than close range. It turns out it takes forever to kill him. Still,
because you're only hitting them with like half the pellets, which says a
kinda
lot
sucks.
because you're using a shotgun.
And you're not really using the super shotgun either.
Well, it's Doom 1 that doesn't exist
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
no. That's even
It's
worse.
unfortunate.
Yeah, if
So is this the final level coming up?
Yep. Phobos Anomaly, except it's not that. It's called Stargate Into Infinity, a finale that is sharp as a knife, and which gives you the creepy feeling that you have seen this terrible sight before.
Are you sure? But all right.
I don't know. The good news is, unlike the previous Serenity iteration, I didn't have to cheat to beat this map.
Oh, very nice. That's definitely a upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one because I don't remember at all.
Actually, now that he said that, I am getting the feeling we've seen this before. Thanks for implanting the thought into my subconscious dev team, map team.
Sure.
What would you call a team that does this kind of work? WAD team?
I guess.
Alright.
I guess it doesn't really matter what you call them.
I guess not. Insert philosophy of naming conventions here, but...
Oh, I also like how the monsters can't pass that shadow there.
Wait,
It's
what?
a bit strange. Yeah, they were blocked. The shadow was a block monsters line.
Oops. Also, hey, more stained glass.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. There are
Okay.
shotgun guys outside that stained glass. It kind of sucks, but you know, I don't need to deal with them.
So,
Is this Satan's throne we're looking at?
Cyber Satan? Well, I mean, I guess that'd be the icon of sin.
Yeah, I don't know. Turns out when you throw a bunch of fan-made stuff into the lore, things get kind of screwy.
What? No way.
Nah.
Well,
Everyone knows that. No, wait, that's way too
Everyone knows Fanon is
far
true
along.
canon,
Never mind.
right?
I was gonna say
Right.
something along the lines of Doom 2016, but I'll save that. I'll save it.
Okay. Oh.
Alright.
Oh. Yep. Read you loud and clear, good buddy. 10-4. But moving on. Actually, when we first walked in this room, there was some weird graphical rendering stuff, and it looked like there was a transparent, shadowy object in the middle of the room. It was actually the back wall, and I got really excited for a second that we were going to see like a wicked psychedelic shadow boss thing.
Wouldn't that have been something?
Right?
But, you know, that didn't happen.
Nope.
So, this is one of the few E1M8s that doesn't use the 666 line def. I can just go straight to the end without killing all the barons.
Hey, alright.
Plus, there were some barons at the start that I didn't want to deal with. So, you know, I don't have to go back and deal with them either. So, there's that.
Alright. Huh. This is an interesting shooting gallery.
Yeah.
Totally.
Got some chest-high walls.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
If only I could jump.
Wait a second.
Well-
Chest-high walls, very gray, linear square map design. Oh my god. The
Yep.
true evil was a modern shooter.
And the end.
The end.
I've done it. That's
Oh.
the final map of the Infinity Serenity Trinity series. Trinity. It's Eternity. That.
That is some super unfitting music, I feel, for
Well,
the credits. But you know what? It just makes
Um,
this sequence even juicier. So thank you.
it's what they went with, so I guess I made that the death reel music. Also, there was stuff outside the bridge area, but, you know, I couldn't be bothered to actually try and get it after that.
Oh. Jeez, some of these deaths are just dickish.
Yeah, well,
A little more tame than usual. At least no rocket launcher men this time.
yeah, could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the last of the entity wads?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, good.
The Entity Trinity is done for.
You know what, to be honest, I was kind of forcing myself through that. I was just like,
Yeah, it's fine.
oh wait, we're still recording. Whoops.
Oh, it's totally okay. Everything's fine.
I mean, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I did not
Yes.
think it was the most boring thing I've seen. No.
Fix your opinions in post.
The end.
Good night, everybody.
get fiction writers excited, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's spoon if you don't feel too awkward doing so.
All right. I'll get in first. Just let me. All right, I'm good. Who's next?
Oh my god. All right. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Are we gonna have like a spoon reel at the end of the thread? All the awkward spoon things we've ever said for spoon.
I mean,
Maybe.
I could probably start one now.
Oh my god.
Some of the audio from the previous videos still exist, so it's
Some
not
of
out of the
it.
question.
Yep. All right.
I'll have to look into that. If
Yeah,
not, it'll start with this recording.
If all the recordings are still on Dropbox, then I will actually probably go through that tomorrow, and I will make the spoon collection.